Welcome to the Dessert Lab. Please like, share, and subscribe to our videos. The Sweet Story of Caramel Popcorn, a delicious history, science, and DIY guide. Who can resist the sweet, sticky charm of caramel popcorn? It's a classic snack that's easy to love but surprisingly tricky to make at home. If you've ever tried to recreate that perfect balance of crunchy and chewy, only to end up with a batch that's too sticky or too burnt, you're not alone. In this video, we'll break down the secrets to making amazing caramel popcorn that's sure to impress. From the right type of corn to the perfect caramelizing technique, we'll cover everything you need to know to create this addictive snack at home. Whether you're a seasoned popcorn pro or just starting out, you'll learn the tips and tricks to take your caramel popcorn game to the next level. A brief history of caramel popcorn. Caramel popcorn, the sweet and salty snack that's a staple at movie theaters, ballparks, and parties. But have you ever wondered where this tasty treat came from? Let's take a journey through the history of caramel popcorn and explore its origins. The origins of caramel popcorn in the early 20th century. It all started in the early 1900s, when popcorn was a popular snack at circuses and fairs. Vendors would pop kernels over open flames, creating a crunchy and addictive snack. But it wasn't until the 1920s that caramel popcorn was born. A clever entrepreneur named Frederick Mennen experimented with coating popcorn in a sweet, sticky caramel sauce. The result was a flavor combination that was both familiar and excitingly new. Mennen's innovation was a game-changer for the popcorn industry. His caramel-coated popcorn was an instant hit, and soon vendors were selling it at movie theaters, amusement parks, and other public gathering places. The sweet and salty flavor combination was a perfect match for the buttery, salty flavor of popcorn. The rise of caramel popcorn as a popular snack in the mid-20th century. Fast forward to the 1950s and 60s, when caramel popcorn became a staple at American movie theaters. Theaters began to offer caramel popcorn as a premium snack option, and it quickly became a favorite among moviegoers. The sweet and salty flavor combination was a perfect match for the excitement and spectacle of the movies. As the popularity of caramel popcorn grew, so did the variety of flavors and toppings. Vendors began to experiment with different types of nuts, seeds, and even candy pieces. The result was a snack that was both customizable and indulgent. Today, caramel popcorn is a beloved snack around the world, enjoyed at movies, parties, and even as a sweet treat at home. What's your favorite way to enjoy caramel popcorn? Do you like it classic and simple, or loaded with nuts and candy pieces? Whatever your preference, one thing is clear: caramel popcorn is a snack that's here to stay. The science behind caramel popcorn. Caramel popcorn, the perfect combination of crunchy, sweet, and salty. But have you ever wondered what makes it so irresistible? Let's take a closer look at the science behind this tasty treat. The chemistry of caramelization. Caramelization is a complex process that involves the breakdown of sugar molecules into new compounds with distinct flavors, aromas, and colors. When sugar is heated, it undergoes a series of chemical reactions that transform it into a rich, golden brown liquid. This process is called the Maillard reaction, named after the French chemist Louis-Camille Maillard, who first described it in the early 20th century. The Maillard reaction involves the reaction of amino acids and reducing sugars, which are found naturally in foods. When these molecules are exposed to heat, they break down and recombine into new compounds with distinct properties. In the case of caramel popcorn, the Maillard reaction is responsible for the formation of the characteristic caramel flavor and aroma. The role of sugar, butter, and salt in caramel popcorn. So, what makes caramel popcorn so addictive? The answer lies in the combination of sugar, butter, and salt. Sugar is the primary component of caramel popcorn, providing the sweetness and texture that we love. But sugar also plays a crucial role in the Maillard reaction, as we discussed earlier. The type of sugar used can affect the flavor and texture of the caramel, with some sugars producing a smoother, creamier caramel than others. Butter adds a richness and depth to caramel popcorn that's hard to replicate with other ingredients. When butter is melted and combined with sugar, it helps to create a smooth, creamy caramel that's both sweet and savory. The fatty acids in butter also contribute to the formation of the caramel's characteristic flavor and aroma compounds. Salt may seem like an odd ingredient in caramel popcorn, but it plays a crucial role in balancing out the sweetness of the sugar. Salt also enhances the flavor of the caramel, bringing out the sweetness and depth of the other ingredients. In addition, salt helps to balance the fatty acids in the butter, creating a smooth, creamy texture that's both addictive and delicious. When these three ingredients come together, they create a flavor and texture combination that's hard to resist. Whether you're a fan of sweet treats or savory snacks, caramel popcorn is sure to satisfy your cravings. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll dive into a DIY guide to making your very own caramel popcorn at home. Thank you for watching our videos. Remember to give us like, share, and subscribe.